baby. Lawyer Kwaba.
Yeah.
Na ohoye.
Adum na hwe na this is the first time I encounter. Me encounter one-on-one like this. But it didn't we say Matisa a lot of impact. But to encounter you like this, no, you know, I'm excited.
Okay.
And I think say Kumasi Bejime.
Yeah.
You know, when I after losing my wife.
Oh, yeah.
I've
it was very sad,
my children to this place.
Yeah.
And Kumasi so there.
Yeah.
And I realized that it's Asante for G1.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, I'm so excited to be here.
Sure.
I'm so humbled to also to be one of your guests.
I'll ask you about the advocacy, but there's something that I've seen something about you. What is it about Dr. Seya Waduchum? What is it about him? Me, from where I sit, I love that man to the roof. He's somebody. We need leaders like him. We need people with innovation, people who fear God, people who understand humanity, people who want to do things for the love of the country. And today, when it comes to the issue of the education minister, I am almost there to defend him anywhere. But there's something about you. It looks like also Takane Papa. What have you seen?
Yeah, I see a presidential material.
Oh, okay.
Straight. In fact, I'm contest, you know. Say Papa no koya. And it's like this obey Tate.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a presidential material. Straightforward. Minister undeserving.
Minister Obroso.
You because who watching now?
Yeah.
Me encounter with him so obia osronyame. Apart from so I mean so say he wants to make an impact.
Sure.
I say or per se or legacy be.
Yeah.
Or per se ye
yeah.
And you know or encounter it's about ideas. Innovations.
When you sit with him, over sorry, no, say you when you
and you know my canter no golden beam 3 times.
Okay.
And anytime I be living on what to say ideas of the papa no one.
Yeah.
Or a presidential material.
Yeah.
And the way all impacting affecting education in a system all the nyame fufuru bi I would say you know we don't like change.
Yeah.
And maybe why you say hey it's too much. You slow you say you be effective change. And you know ni ideas ni bi no dey ba na e bumfo say o to mi kadodo ana on consult.
Yeah.
But Ghana no me say too much consultation is sad here because at times no your vision no so be ya one show your dream killers and the vision killers because what you confine ya no more homo and no more power some na they slow down.
Yeah, it's true.
What do I say?
It's true.
You know I love that man but minimum would say currently because all your presidential material no me my starting advocacy be say nyame ya dom na dom ya dom you be winni bia wo MPP president candidate no one fa papa na anya vice obenya trouble.
Oh, or say you would do.
Yeah, definitely.
As the running mate to whoever wins.
Whether Ken, whether Alan, whether Baumia, that man from the Ashanti region or stand tall. And you know, that is what I see about him because Oyobia, he will bring speed to governance, or the integrity and innovation. And he is like all the time,
yeah.
And that is the spirit I'm a.
And on town office is
he's
always on the field.
Always
on the field.
He's the minister to the people.
Just last 2 weeks, I accompanied an entourage to Omampeda Kufuo Krum, Daba, or see STEM school, they are showing Omampeni Kufuo Munyam. And lawyer, when I entered the place, it's a whole community on its own. I was shocked. And I'm sure the so I got closer to me and said, Honorable, in Tiadi we see a Usugu. Or say, this is just one of the many that I am building across the country. And I'm telling you, this is what we need right now. Not starting so me a room why we need those STEM education in Ghana. And I was shocked. At the point he was quiet. I said, what's happening? I say, this is why I want my party to break the 8. Because the vision that I have, me jatowa this baby, I may be.
Oh, definitely.
That's what he said.
Definitely. Because on our vision, and the way this STEM thing is moving, and the way of this technology, any science, any maths, to become or and at times is thinking beyond the ordinary. Say,
Yeah.
Too much of the art students, too much of the courses are at the end of the day, any link with industry.
Yeah.
Who share human resources? How many human resources do we need? In every company, I want to plan the back. Or as a marketing. Well, school I say marketing. Yeah, my memo mutio, omutio, marketing. Yeah, my memo marketing.
Yeah.
What I say, and accounting, and the man is bringing speed to science and technology, and is making education look so simple.
Yeah.
What I say, and I think say such a visionary man needs to be pushed, and when any politics, but me say, Papa no anya vice. Near all baby and best offer.
Okay.
Because me who say he has made it. Obio oti America, we see school America. No training employable for chomoka. Na bo for college school. Odi I say na ya kofa na aba no dem dey no pay. Up pedidin or person you good.
That's all.
Good. And
That's
the people that we need to push them.
Yeah.
And to me, them say, your presidential material.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Say our audition for running mate. Wow. Interesting. Wait and see. I think it's a good one. A very good one. But that's another topic for another day.
Good.
I think one of these days we'll come and talk about him very well. You know. You remember? And so, let me can say, Legal Advocacy Foundation, a foundation by Awati.
Oh, I think say in Milelia, before maybe we law school.
Yeah.
When I'm currently 22 years as a lawyer.
Wow.
And Nipo discover me and my docuno.
Oh, okay. Grace Omabo.
Grace Omabo.
Oh, wow.
Those days, now me were law school, and me kwabisi for say community legal education. Me pay advocacy.
Okay.
Until me kwabisi no. Now me show law school no.
Now
me call me show me real. Now me show me PhD no one. And my me docuno ba that community no. Until obe hume. No say Krachi. We are lawyer. I'm say they be me a law student, but ya makwa ministry ye. Until me na me krasi na. Me educate the people on their rights and no say me here wo me show so. So I know you show be wo say metro.
Okay.
O dey say ma nkomo like program this until me do start say or invite me wo metro. Until me make legal angle ma no. And the first also they call of say Happy FM.
Okay.
O dey say until Happy FM so only appear to appear do another some guy be almost started say me the program where you no me na me handle the legal angle. Until the hormone and the Legal Advocacy Foundation before me be a lawyer. Okay. But you know not second here.
Yeah.
I can't engage anybody. Until me a one man advocacy. And you know that is where I started that. Before I realized it, because me in the advocacy at the same time, the moment I will call me to the bar no pay. I won about 3 or 5 prizes at that time.
Okay.
And you know, Justice Afre was my law lecturer with company law.
Right.
And at that time that we could for nominated as the Supreme Court judge. Now today, commercial, business law and company law at Central University. Into me, the best student in company law. In fact, the record I set, no, obi to me set here. Into no, also me say lawyer Ampaw. Koko chira deal was Central University company law. And so I don't know the appointment that Supreme Court judge.
Okay.
So quickly, me koko chira deal. Then I started making impact.
Okay.
Now I started move to journalism. And currently, no, me media house be a student in New York. Me media law. For so many years.
Okay.
Students. A lot of people. Most of the lawyers in the country, I'm a company law, business law. So Bevulate was my student. Bevulate was my student. You know, that's where I got a passion from.
Okay.
Into hormone and started saying, "Oh, what here? The ever be a little bit popular." Was because my students were all over the media, no?
Yeah.
Election petition. And one of them linked me to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, call your analysis, no?
Yeah, sure.
And no, and I break it through. I'm over whom lawyer Ampaw do the election petition.
Angel.
And from there, no, for them, I have vocal. Me try the all angle. Me to become law, social, anything.
So you're still teaching?
No.
Is it a one teaching?
No, my bre.
Okay.
My bre.
Okay. Mate, say for that explanation, what they am I? Now let's get back to. What the ex-president Mahama over the weekend?
Yeah, I think say my reading the two stories. But anyway hitting me. Anyway hitting me. The one on the judiciary.
Yeah.
Other ones them who say a political campaign talk.
Yeah.
Say he was trying to say he will never be a clearing agent, and they make comment on that.
But I'm talking about the judiciary.
Yeah,
aspect.
but they hit him in the judiciary, no, and he made this before lawyers, NDC Lawyers Association.
Yeah.
From annual conference, third annual conference, and I'm and statement very, very critical, and me shame.
That statement no make
yes. Me shame to the extent say the entire me shame say watch here we have now a new chief justice.
Yeah.
And me ebo adede ko. To this new chief justice no I started building a judiciary ordinary plans and the programs put in place, and critically is trying to legal vacation. Therefore next week lawyers will be called Ghana Bar Conference. And then judges will be talk conference. So we the vision or the the way forward for the judiciary and the new reforms are all there. Then President Mahama comes out. One of the most dangerous statements and bombshell is to politicize the judiciary. A statement to the effect say Nanado has packed the judiciary with MPP judges. Therefore, also the NDC judges have a peso. Jesus Christ. And this is coming from, you see, let's look at the man who is making that statement. He waits. Say, the honorary full soldier, and then making the statement. But this is somebody who has been a statesman, former president, while presiding over the nation before. He has worked with the judiciary before. He is the largest opposition leader. And he okasa a carry weight.
Yeah.
The effect on what he has said on the honorary Ghanaian and NDC for the sympathizers is so great and damning. Because when you begin to label the judiciary into MPP and NDC, it means that the judges are not there to do justice.
Yeah.
The judges are not there to defend the poor. They are there to defend what? Their political interest.
Yeah.
And to do justice according to their political affiliation and philosophy. And this is so serious to the sense that Germany is serious in here. President Kasai, one shedda ama further and better particulars.
Sure.
Who are these political
judges?
You see, what column is unfair? Because the way I say what can I say?
And Obiana another appointing Biani NPP judge.
It's unfair. It's unfair, unfair. It is or Pachem say Obi Biara President, former President JJ Lawrence, appointed the BIA NDC judge.
Lawyer Munamunim, I was going to ask this. At what point and a president appointed? For example, let's use the Supreme Court. At what point and a president appointed? Or no few say, I want to appoint her. No, I appoint you be adneko. Or I give vacancy but that one was failing. Do we have a ceiling number B, or say at the Supreme Court there should always be these number of judges, or say how is it like?
You see, the Supreme Court, the purpose of the Constitution, ceiling.
Okay.
But from practice, you who say you don't go beyond certain number. At least normally can be about 13 plus.
All right.
Because you need about 10 to
so
form
at any point in time.
And because of if so and packaging is huge.
That's right.
Into the burden on the budget
Okay.
Until we try to limit.
All right.
But what here, Nanado, unfortunately for Nanado, on buy from 20 is it 2016?
Yeah.
Good. 8 years now. A lot of the Supreme Court judges now bank retirement. And I'm saying about 80% of the Supreme Court judges now are retired,
which was not his making,
and then making, and therefore you have to feel.
And all feeling
good
because people's time are for retirement.
At you know, or feel it to meet the number.
Oh, okay.
And now feel it the number now the shortage about from court appeal.
Yeah, because when I
good,
you will feel
you have to feel there. And that's what they just about high court because high court is the so promoter. Good, not circuit.
So it keeps going like that.
So that and the person watch here. There's this policy of bringing justice to the doorstep of the Radion. You know, be more courts. There's expansion of the court infrastructure.
Yeah.
It is the more who be more courts, the more who need judges to fulfill. And I have unfortunately said, and I do a buy time. Judges need to be call retirement. I say you feel the vacancy. A person, the expansion, a call for appointment of more judges. A person can say, now do a buy no at this critical time no. It is only ni time and now unfortunately no almost chief justice no almost retire within his time.
Yeah.
Who they say and the Tobia unfortunately no about point here. Can you imagine say the time no and then we Judge Wood call no nipa about appointed no now can 2 years no be 70 years so far.
Yeah.
Okay. I say you know all the so far buy no 2 years before the fire within this time.
That's also our point.
Good. So now I can about 5 years. And I didn't also appoint and I currently so. And what I say, he's just doing appointment, but it's based on cost, a reasonable cost.
Okay.
But unfortunately for President Mama Chobi, President Mama Mresono. And also one for the near court judicial resort. You see, let me tell you something. There is a history. NDC as a party look as if they don't gel with the judiciary.
Yeah.
They don't give the judiciary attention. I saw my anti-judiciary. That's how I see it. It starts from Lawrence time. Lawrence time I've not believed in the judiciary. That's why Lawrence gave power to the people. Lawrence establishing people's court. And it is Lawrence time judges your Pamu area announcement. You can see judges court. Many so judges you close down courts for corruption. And you know. Since Lawrence time niano NDC government who can so that popular statement there's so many ways of killing a cat.
Yeah.
And this atamans so they were not comfortable. Judge Wood buy no they were not comfortable. What did I say? And currently Mama Banso they are not comfortable. That even when they win election, they win court cases still. Who can I say Mama Briso and winning election petition? And the moment after opposition the judiciary no into no NDC as a party no power too many court judiciary no. So you leave the judiciary but what time Mama time you had 8 years. You didn't make up so many appointments. But unfortunately most of the Supreme Court judges no were within their age time age limit here. And you know you couldn't have the opportunity. But now you had the opportunity to expand the judiciary. You had the opportunity to engage a lot of high court judges. Court appeal. Okay. Because the attention was not on the judiciary.
So he was not expanding.
No, it was
for that matter, he was not appointing. Okay. And now retirement. Okay.
That is the reason why. And you know, there might be so what MP for Medina. Francis Sazu, and make it a serious statement. Say there are political judges when they come, they will deal with them. Emma, they took him on a patch. And Mama repeated the same thing. My worry is that when you start coloring the judiciary and as you start labeling some judges that they don't know.
Now among themselves, yeah,
they don't know. And you know, it creates problems. Say, unya case na a NDC case depending upon how obedient no na a court MPP pa a court NDC pa MPP judge it list no on put on list no it now every judge biano you are being marked by the man in Crawford in opposition.
But Pastor, you said it's serious. How do you go past this? Because say me come and say one institution as I say you did the last blood we will protect the judiciary. Because if the judiciary near politicizing, you know, to say the other institutions there, you're politicizing, we are all doomed.
Meaning, in fact, nobody will have confidence in the court, because when you are going to court and then you see the judge say, "Where or your MPP judge, my lord, I don't have confidence in you. Rescue yourself." Or they say, and the Obama judges no very prejudiced. They will find it difficult to administer justice. Meanwhile, the court no honor. Yemfa parties and your case. A judge sits, look at the facts of the case, look at the principles of law, look at the evidence, no apply the law, and then equity and fairness and common sense. And some of them may apply technicalities. And you know, these things no doesn't call for political. But I believe, say, moving forward, no, what we need to do is that we need to have a consensus where we must engage the NDC. To me, the judiciary must start engaging the NDC. Okay. Seriously. The Chief Justice, currently, no, I feel, say, he should not engage MPP. Because MPP has been comfortable with the judiciary since day one. They are comfortable. Hardly do you see MPP attacking the judiciary, even when they were in opposition. Okay, I say that time now, election petition. No, I was surprised that Omo allow Justice Atubiga to preside. Yeah. Because that time not and you're not so presided. Not Judge Wood was the Chief Justice. But that's the time now you're attacking him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're attacking okay this Thompson guy. No, on the about 7 or 8 petition.
Okay.
So for the remover, and the woman have been labeled. So say, MPP,
no,
Chief Justice, you Kaidos with cocaine, with Benjamin, we know, we know. And you know, now you're tagging. Now that time, so the NDC were losing most of their cases. And you know, that is what happens. And you know what, I've been that time, no, that is October, no, the Mama Neteso, the executive secretary of Mama, Professor Atubiga.
Yeah. So not judge, you know.
Yes, Latino.
Okay.
Me uncle, no.
Yeah.
But MPP didn't raise issue. So no. They are preside that will preside, you know, who really treat Papa. We are closer to Mama. MPP had confidence, and I watch her. Just Atubiga was very critical. They will all deal with Sir John. Yeah. No, so MPP has been like, even when they disagree, they think that they judiciary, but NDC has issues. So I think, sir, the judiciary should engage them on a more frank note, because the way the suspicion and the way the mistrust, if you don't take care, they will start having an advocacy. They will start spreading the news. And if a leader like Mama starts here, what about the foot soldiers? The confidence in the judiciary among the past faithful, no. Court. And currently we have a lot of political cases pending before judges.
Yeah.
What you are doing, you are putting pressure on these judges as to whether case omu di no, you be label mu MPP on these judges.
If an ordinary person behind the country, the cast has to come fan ready.
Oh yeah, ready. We will not treat it serious. Before government say 100 person behind the car, people will think that people will say, "Oh, father, same for your call." But the person what can do.
Until now, the best way is for the judiciary
to engage definitely.
The NDC.
So me a Chief Justice, sir.
Okay.
I will engage the leadership of the party. What do I say? Just to meet them, and let's have an open discussion about their fear, and then reassure them, and tell them that say your administration as a Chief Justice, you are open to all kinds of suggestions and critiques, but they should do it the same way say and create a problem for the judiciary, because you need this judiciary. Come 2024.
Yeah.
Mama, we need power. You are going to work with the judiciary. And you cannot come and say, you can remove judges based on your perceived political
on the time.
And so you create chaos. And the about is another opposition. MPP will say that you have an agenda. So now with the story, one arm of government. For God to say, when you win power, no, the judiciary is part of your government. Until one arm of government, no, who damaging the asset now. Every time after who winning power, no, now MPP will say, oh, Mama, Baba, yeah, NDC agenda. Until they do terminal who appoint you, say, where's your NDC judge? What are you doing? Until and now you may who pay power. who thinks that if you go hard at the judiciary, you weaken the system. But who take over a weak arm of government? Because I don't expect you to come out to say the president is packing the court with MPP judges. It's serious.
Okay. Well, you may move away from that, said the lawyer Akano. The best way is for the judiciary to meet the NDC and then omni entimi entiniama biase. That's what lawyer say. Lawyer, moving on now and call the supposed leaked tape about out. You just say what follow kakra committee is sitting. Now it is being rumored say there is the possibility that the Inspector General of the police may be invited. I use that word very carefully. Now, where it started. Bugri Nabu recordings coming to the committee. So, Beji Tumum, COP, Alex, and the other colleagues say, Omo said they feel betrayed. Alex, COP, Alex, and some of us, I still insist this IGP is the worst Ghana has ever had. There are some of the issue with borders on national security. Let's do that one in camera. Any other. Lord, let's start from there. Bugri Nabu recordings in the dia babe drew hey. Yes, and Bugri Nabu yes sir.
From the legal perspective, before God a man, evaluate the rights of those who are on record.
Okay.
It's because there is a law of privacy, and now back the constitution. Article 17 or 17 there. It talks of law of privacy.
Okay.
And now, obey laws like our thoughts, law of thoughts. That's the wrongs. You know, say we have the right not to disclose people's confidential information. Until we have a law of confidence. Say obini udin komo in confidence. Obini udin komo me frau. Na me no bon koma eye wo na me frɛ wo enti say who expose that common to a third party and it say uno be engaged in conversation a private conversation. It should be with the two. There's trust, a building trust, and you know with that no say who recorded the pakono now one can't change the pakona one violating the pakono the right to privacy, the right to confidence, and you know a breach. Two, in kokonsa nipa bakuni, and kokonsa so the ede. Tango kokonsa yeni edi kokonsa o. Obi eni ondi kokonsa.
Na zama kana kokoma.
Ni na ba. Na me obo so kan yeni kokonsa. Ka tango en kokonsa yeni mu kura diwe awchi. Na obi edi kokonsa. Obi edi kokonsa. And nobody is above kokonsa. You see, and you know in some ya catch ye ho no. See you see you be expose ya. Obia omani babo. Because people feel say I told you something will be share.
Sure.
No be share no, you bring somebody issue.
Sure.
At times as if you are between friends. Your own friend can discuss issues yeah. Now you know so people what create a friendship relationship. Thank you. Me too way my back ya down for.
Yeah.
Na fe there your pon we no say ya friend you. What I say na me see you me friend. Na fe there o friend me a. Na what ba Charlie MPP it is. Chama to be clear to you. Chama to be clear to you.
They come in somewhere.
Number starting. Chama on your papa.
I'm recording.
Yo chama on your papa tanku. Chama pay. Now record me. How? You see, it's please. Me miss you.
So they have that right. They
yes.
can do that.
They should have sued Bugri Nabu. That's the first step. You see, this committee will never come on when you drag Bugri Nabu to court.
Yeah.
For breach of confidence and privacy. So that will be stop GD. So the committee must have to shut up. That's the first step. COP Mensa, the mistake we say, they should have dragged Bugri Nabu
to court.
For breach of confidence. Said their private confidential information matters were breaching. Therefore, that tape in law cannot be admissible, cannot be accepted as evidence before any committee. You put that issue before a court of competent jurisdiction and restrain all manner of people, including parliament, for even going to it.
But I say if it borders on national security, it's usually admissible. Or law court.
Let the court determine what is national security.
Okay.
National security. Imagine say me no tiona because oh aben we there Charlie me nana do buy no na nkake so ba. Me nya popra nka we lose ana kan nya popra nka say BBC. We will say those things. Say lobbying is part. The moment there's lobbying, no, there's by biting there. We know women in the part 3, 4, 5 lobby. And so can be BTB. This MPP presidential candidate, no. What are they not saying? Is that here?
Yeah.
Because the man no ambition. Obeso IGP. And now young farmer no. That really no. Obeso start cancer. Ebi lokware bi so nya lokware. Enti you see when he has dragged the issue before a court of competence here, the court will determine whether the compensation borders on national security.
Okay.
Whether it's a minister of justice, whether it has a criminal connotation, that will be determined by the court. But Sisiano, I am somebody I believe say the starting watcher they call on the president to come out with a statement. Let me say president come out with a statement because Obi did concern. He doesn't. President that he has so much work to do. Because say concern be na be recording a proba and yanko. Me na us na twa o memu say bugri na body no Obi DS you can say you expose wa. Ni concern police see dio FM o di ase I want for can aso for cry in the church me no be aso for cry elders be share a trouble.
Oh yeah, why not?
Why we do it, but we keep it in secret.
Yeah,
and probe is needless. It should not have gone on because you see, Tankoya will be a friend of state secret and then official secret. You will take it to be one and say team and those secrets who call the law of confidence are one of the secret institutions and security agencies.
Okay. Because
they carry certain information it's so good for public consumption. And we protect those information. And once the recording borders on the IGP and any administration it exposes the judiciary, the police service to the public. And I can also say they were talking about the IGP and the people no more can only be commissioners. And they have top hierarchy, they have informations.
Yeah, they are up there.
Up there. And those information that they are privy to know, that the public don't need it. I am very damning and very serious. Now, who say the commissioners feel betrayed.
Yeah.
It's one, Bugri Nabu, a bufu. Like I said, the bufu say, I didn't know, oh yeah, the comma president, no, about out. And the ono kasa mwana amount for didn't attempt say we betray the now for.
Yeah.
And the audio before she never committee. Say my yeah. Oh, say any war say to be a uye bibi na. I say my friend say, "Wa ko ye bibi na ya chiw." Na ya chiw no. E friend obi aka say enyo say my yeah. The Bugri na book position was that.
I say patapa
you my recording obi
e dey abremo.
Record this kakakra. E ko di favor kakra. Ya call disclose you. It says obi ehun mi say me pa bone.
Yeah.
It will watch kra no obeka say commission say be kra etete no. And the devil no coming to that place no or bow with an agenda say my and I will justify it at all cost. And the mentality was to come and justify why I recorded you know. And you say anything. Now who watching so see op phone almost me a peeped.
Yeah.
And the Omoba Commission almost feel betrayed and hurt. And almost say, and so, someone recording here, and so, they will God. And a bit of kind of several, like almost what Bibi said, Bibian say, I say,
I said, you have a co-market.
Good.
Near to be at the end to be the
good. And no be that commission. And you see, they are now exposing state secrets concerning the police. And you see, my worry is that now many police officers be at your 3 days ago.
Okay.
Now me will say, okra, what I say, small radio.
Okay.
Now what I say, them so meet ye problem. Okay. Let me say I don't say, oh, you can't say more. I don't know police officer. Probably the officers are coming out with things that are confidential.
Yeah.
Things are about national security. And you know, they are weakening IGP administration. In fact, the Papa na by out ama obi who say IGP nye papa. IGP a political color or a pretender. IGP we know police service no. And you almost divided the police service. And I can tell before God the man, currently, Koye survey in the police service, some of them will side with the commissioners.
Yeah.
They'll say yes.
Yeah. Because
yes.
Police, a lot of them, minimum,
good,
are siding with the commissioners.
Yes.
And all the committees. Now they're
good.
And I'm like, really?
You? Yeah. Mistake na. This committee for no yellow. And to say, Yama JJ. The uprising no June 79 young man the time say young problem openly.
That's right.
Now can say leave my people alone. Oh you know why hero every day you know you know say commissioners for no abe hero because now they are confronting Dampari on issues that kind of fear respect ya di man Dampari no say no baby because oh
that goes not here.
You. And then the painful thing is that now, with this damaging expose, you know, they are now going to say that we are going to call the Ampaw to come and respond, and there will be cross-examination. Who does this?
And
to inner interest.
Yeah.
To
what end?
To what end?
To what end?
To what end? What do you want to elicit? Meaning, I was expecting to say, if there's going to be any probe, it should be within the police council. The police council should have taken it as an internal matter.
There could rule. Majority
just the council should form an investigative, and then in camera. It's all these things that Papa Kenya Kobeka war. Dampari is called. You say Dampari is not fit. They are president. Say report number no. It is a Dampari have been damaged beyond reporting. You know, the can be so in you know. But the idea my public consumption anti Dampari for I am do. Say as we speak right now, NDC for say hey. Dampari you Bank of Ghana. Yeah, they also. Currently, how do you expect Dampari to lead the police 2024? He goes as the head of the police, injured, confidence would down because now okay BB I will say MPP. Okay BB I will say NDC. And you know this probe no me who the pakwa or the buyer and me, I don't know what they want to achieve. It's needless natural resources your book and
so committee and me implicit sanctions.
Maybe.
So at the end of the day, what happens? Omo we are doing the basic. Ya can't say. No, be a coffee.
I mean, ya damage each other. Now be there me.
I feel like you say no.
Unum there me ya no. Commissioner, baby. I'm going to tell me to the oh he was down. He was down. Yeah, no for. Only because someone. Only. It's every me you damage papa wo. What do you say? And I look at how he put it. And you down pare. And no ma bugri ko record here. Look at what he says. Yeah. And on leaky. And this is statement, no, it's coming from the inside. Maybe before this statement, no, now be a friend, meaning police officers be one say, oh, now parana not the job. Oh, yes, and you know, these things, no, expose, you know, what will be the state of affairs of the police?
Wow.
How have we? What damage have we done to that institution? And what is the damage control? And what is the effect? Is it going to lead to the IGP resigning or Yabebon Abaso? Or what kind of punishment will you give to the police officers? Are they Machanadri? Say in a democracy, or so you're correct, also correct on committing crime. Oh, they say, Wabekano Hukumu. Now, we say, I'm not Bekano.
I know you're also on chain sign.
I know they be a camo. They say they be a camo. I'm a Dampari on notice no why hot. They say we Fred Dampari interrogations will be based on what they have said. And when Dampari decide to counter, then there will be cross-examination. And can you imagine cross-examination of people who don't like each other?
Hey.
And you see, can you imagine, say?
No, but that wouldn't be fair.
Good.
Having the Inspector General
Police reduce
sitting here.
Minya.
COP.
Minya.
Sitting
here.
Now, making me fear
na oh share. Yeah, 2 bombs.
Hey.
One share for the man why you baby move.
Nah, police service.
Also be why odo kuna oshana onya na for the damn baby na. Fra e ukra say o wi jam me. I don't tell me about say argument no me show na me lose a. Na be the baby a. Any issue. Do we need this?
Who cry here so member IGP class?
No. Me see committee na beto awon gunu. Omu twa so. Omu ka say baby edu no sensitive. IGP by
the majority said this in parliament. Say committee no here.
Good. Then
and a minority insisted say
and here. And majumu ni so. Say the mopo no. Because if they wanted to bring the president in, the president will say we are not interested. Then parliament, the majority say, if anything at all, the conform council, no more retirement. It even at time, a police council and dealing with the matter. Yeah. I say no.
Parliamentary probe.
Nana don't person by a clear agent. Uje, Adi, Okaka, Obaka so or clear the officers.
Yeah.
And you know, probe na airbano. Are they happy? Say, look at how he has divided the nation. Look at how he has divided the police. I can tell you, Dampari can never be the Dampari after the work. But they say, no, the junior officers then will say, oh, your boss will our limitations or weaknesses. So they say, there will be anyone that is perfect. Oh, definitely.
They are talking.
Definitely. And I will say, every administration, every day, they are all against so.
Yeah.
Oh, minya.
No matter. I'm just
in life, you cry. Obia when I tell once I'm by, you beka. And it down Paris, I'm be. Sunye bimusu beka no ya. And media the people who are involved there.
Yeah.
Mo feel bad. Say, I'm going to concern. Never mo say, I'm going to interrogate to many concern of the back. And that is exactly what is happening. And at the end of the day, nobody will say, I bet damaging the police institution. The Yamiani say,
and the Ghanaian because they COP be fast. I want to hear a lawyer. Because the first thing you have done, they say, forget about the committee. Let's go to court.
Yes, really. So, in fact, the moment I take leaking in the panel, may issue statement. Say my client, feel betrayed, and the right to privacy has been breached. Okay. Therefore, you serve a warning to Bugri Nabu, and every media houses be all continue playing. No, say court, I could seek redress. That's all. It's about the suppose that everybody will be watching. I mean, you file matter court. I bet 23 for 5 years. Sometimes it's no issue. Because Ghana, when you are an issue, if I was I didn't have any women will be a BHM. Oh, I say now what keeping these things, but for now to sit down and these things, the now him worst things are yet to come. Only mistake. No more confirm Dampare back. But Dampare too is coming with a buffo. Yes, I said who can say? And to actually also nyamo nim from hono. Obeka. Now we pushing no, edu baby. I want to share no be say yeka. Because the sound of the politics are flawed. If I start here, me cry say we. I want some can say they be on it. Mama mukasa. Can you imagine? Am I NDC for subuefu? Say you cry you only one makasa and you pay wukra podo. Also what say and nana do call the report. Therefore no you pay also I agenda 2024. Definitely it's one share be say ne pano resign. So that's Cecilia Rapad resign no. What do I say? Now you pay new neutral IDP.
Okay. Well, you're moving on. What was Cecilia Rapadi? The latest on Cecilia Rapadi, Bantamani this year. And the ruling by if you don't see OSP's Office of the Special Prosecutor was, I mean, the access there was based on hearsay, public sentiment, and he had even though OSP Office number said the ruling there, Babonte said, release the locked properties and I say funds and for Emma Mamino. It hasn't sit well with them. Yeah, I'm not seeing that passing me, but yeah, I'm do it.
Minya, from the word go, many first person me buy out to be defending.
Okay.
Many first person me buy out. In fact, I didn't buy out, no. I was first like, wow, what is happening? Until Mama Cecilia resign, now come me. Or before I'm lawyer, me man resign. Do you know what I'll do? I'll stay there and fight my opponents and even fight the ruling government because I will insist, say, minye boni biaye nya ne sika yira no omra na ubom kono a wo court. You see, you use the court to stop nonsense. So you start suing people left and right, media houses, and then prove to them, they say, like, anybody who thinks that the money is corrupt money, no, bring your evidence. He will allege this. So if you have done that, Uber will say, will say, hey, let the necessary security agencies take up the matter. And I think, say, what the Attorney General was doing was right. Minya, obi sikaira, obi na nisikaira. Na se bibi ne minim se okronphobia nisikanya no. Uwia na amba adu beka se nisikaira o. Makoye robbery enra. Ma robu enra. Na obi be robbery me na mako police station. This is about thing say ni money, ni money, genuine money. Enti no ayira ye no. Ayira ye no. Or you saw state institution. He could have used mafia way. Young people be almost police station. Almost court. Almost engage mafias. They run about this kind. But see, let a minister use due process. He went through the procedure, meaning that he has nothing to hide. Only a money be oh, you saw the police and the judiciary. Then this thing worked against her. Now, about out to that one, no, it's because on my here for baby door, no. Say ye tiske bia na ye yima shine. Enti no ye de hia, ohia, me nua ma me ma example. Me nua say wo fi we kura se pa na unim say na we kura se poverty wo ho. Na let's assume say when ye ye me pensa ne bo edin pa. Isa be na ne bo edin pa. Is it Henderson? I said the boy the pa. Now what to sa insano? Yeah. Back. Now do we call we crass? Na a year no table no so we go see ono. Wada for no more crass no. I jam hono. I'm better transe. Na the omudi me pito. And na peteshi. Omudi see open na omo business. Hey, but tell about so what is this? Also Henderson. I no so 2,000. Hey, you see the hair they make it, you know, and yes, we are corrupt. Yeah. But the question is that who did 20 million? Akotonza. Oh, why a year? And I was and you know, almost the and I came hey. By imagine say, who committee bogebia. On of Germany, so I be ye nibi. Good. What is your so this is actually Janum. And the Ghana for do one do here. Et yemu ye who be that and a two politicians also a dijuma. Now, Mamina resign. Now only they have me pano. Mamina resign ya. Now for the unique institutional to take up the matter. Not special prosecutor who take up the matter. The first place, say, who take up the matter? No? How did you proceed? When did you proceed here? Who invited my man? No, my man call you. Who still consider arrest? Oh, no, call you. How many statements? How many statements you know? Meaning, time as it pa, the case he call court. I urge this in the stealing money, no. Anytime, hey, I let her know if they or resign, no. Anytime, friend, no. Meaning, so your beer a pobo na dream body woman nisi ke wo fi anko say oni ya be see ebeli obo say hey there will be a raid and quickly no shift but the woman thinks say the money there no and the money and he was not ready to hide it and he stopped after all this no then would the media people deal with it
people say, question that
yes,
a lot
sir who koye search
why the media
and
go with your team.
Is that how we proceed? Security agencies. Only undercover. And only court to say the moment or call house no, to go and do a search. No need this search warrant.
But no nibi.
No nibi. Because or be private home.
So Madam Sisi could have said, where's your search warrant?
Go seek for search warrant before. Because you don't enter into my house and start collecting anything. And say that I suspect that you are a thief. Is that how we in a democracy. Court to say when you have a search warrant, no, the search warrant will direct you as to what to pick and not what to pick, and how to. My lord, may go search it. Eti imagine say coin as that pa sebi obi butu do so na on the da
na ko wura bedroom
you and now coin na ko hu owo bi office care. Please are you getting me? Yes.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. And then the court to make it to say, why do you make an application for search warrant? Court will say, for what purpose? Now court time I'll be to a call. Now court can say you can go only on notice of the person. And now limit to in the way to search and be able to be searched. But there are certain places I want to be called. But this time no, they went there with the camera. And then Mameno didn't have any bad intentions in this case with you. Ukoya no tam sika na open. Uye na be your statement. Mesizi sika adenti am suspect say they are tainted. So you go to court with one breach of the law. One kasa and amount 2 years no. What theater and found you didn't have search warrant.
Okay.
So what you did was illegal. Number 2, time crowd uko CZ. What about court self application no? Court you need 7 days or 14 days. Number 3, judge will be say. Then what evidence are the court say? Sikano eye krono sika.
When you be
we say who suspect. Now just by say there's a law which talks about presumption of innocence. Say everybody is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. You know, say if the woman who go to obisika now we need evidence say your krono. How do you take it? And they say nya who drive a car na tanko be jina tanko jina me suspect say car we know where we are. You know, me easy until say my yehwehwemu it is a 2-3 years they onye yehwehemu a so court who say seizing of the money no was illegal, was not properly done. 3 no court they are very embarrassing. They say court to say such people start doing the juma based on media fleas and it can no they say who the populist or they say who yes serious serious and now unim be mama from men's good before tied to the men's good unim submit who men's good charge it against the now one
the current one
hey tango you were dreaming
from the Attorney General
about nipa 18 unim say as far back as 2018 he mo invested $40 million.
$40 million. Oh, men's gold. The least investment is 50 million Ghana cedis. Until charge sheet now what they call court no. A big investment is 200 million Ghana cedis, 50 million Ghana cedis, 70 million Ghana cedis. The amount of money the ordinary Ghanaian and individual they were able to invest almost $40 million. And then a young question, their source. Good. And $40 million.
But minister, the $1 million. But individual.
You're making a point.
Individual, it to be the 2018 or $40 million. And told him, Nipa 18, ya come with boom na 1.6 billion Ghana cedis. Was it another one? And for the only 18. Because they, 18. Yes, they were able to go to the Attorney General and show their certificates.
Yeah. And
can you imagine if Ghanaians here 18 to be now 1.something billion? Where did they get the money from? Unexplained wealth, no, is only for the politician. Please, you see that
me told you an answer for.
And why should and now people when you're interested. Someone saw your expose. I got caught. It is those people who invested 2018. No, I didn't answer them from some say. Since ya moko invest for men's good. Munya wenfa. And tango, I'm a skill. Tell people are fucking loaded in this country. Who does individuals? Show himself. What him there? Michelle Mamba Kubina. Brass that about some people say $1 million me to be dealing 2 months. Yes, also the expenses is 2 months. $1 million. Now, mommy, papa we friend say. Papa we now the bank collapse here. Debbie, there were Adano. Adano, what be big Charlotte. Ideal finance.
Ideal, yeah. Papa na kami pendi no kra.
You, Okojani.
Yeah, Oko.
Yes. Me no Okojani shia wo golden beam. no back court. O share me personal Ampaw. Me say yes, o say Ampaw me ti bom. You have a bank account. Into what can you do to help me? Now maybe that's what's happening. Oh ye information Brian they say ministers in the MP say omo the car omo di loan. I'm to be try e be a current and e be a free. Oh we answer na all catch me say every month be and the wage bill is almost 60 billion. The wage bill because all idea groups of companies.
Yeah.
And the wage bill is 60 billion and you say only about 120 billion when account to more no here. Please, are you getting what I'm saying? And you know, such a person, what is the person who $1 million? And our boss. Kukwati. Let's say $1 million and I say money expenses for my companies. It is because propaganda Ampaw sema ni enelewo. And then the honorary Ghanaian to be investing $40 million in men's gold as far back as 2018. And the charge sheet of the friend say before the court against number one shows say people have money.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's about issues. So then your politics. It's no issue. That is why I say some way But me, I believe Sesidapa should start taking people on. Obi biara bono kono biano. Once a court come out to say even the social position now or yet the main investigator don't have evidence.
Yeah.
Now the meaning why you better say you can say or your conform. What do you say? And you started taking up people who taking major media houses now and on my paradise now. The other people they want to be taking on social media for them.
Yeah.
Major ones, the politicians, who drag who to court. Of course, what would go do? Also, put on the car. And that is the way out. But I think say this woman's case will die out. Nothing will come out of it.
The woman's case will die out. And nothing from where we are right now,
nothing will come out of it.
It looks like I don't know.
You say President are clear. We didn't clear. Court not clear.
Court aye. What the current or the recent happenings in Africa coup. From one country to the other. Just opening the security intelligence you was through chim say Cameroon is at risk, Togo is at risk, Senegal is at risk, Ivory Coast. I mean, he was mentioning countries near the end of the day. What is happening? At the end of the I said the coup na take over.
It can happen to those countries, but not Ghana.
It can't happen here.
No.
I didn't see.
It happened there.
Coup in Ghana.
No.
On phone, many were didn't come out. Oh, can't say more. Yeah.
It happened. What didn't it happen?
I didn't hear.
Ghana found Ashwin Su. And they asked, because of
Ashwansa. And
you say, coup makers have one agenda. Obi you could be a comedy. Obi you could be a com. Not the Yaku.
Yeah.
Now, ye. And the coup makers, they are no solution to our problems.
Okay.
They come in as a gap, take advantage of the system. And the government is taking a man for so then they take power. Taking power, they come and also loot. And then they say, interim government. But interim government, then they hand over power. From where is the time? Nenti obiati omemu of dream say kubesi Ghana sandi pakono oyemabonfo or kanekwa. And lucky enough no currently no the politicians ni so for no omohwe bom. Secret am catch all. Oh, politicians so for no.
Angel.
Omohwe bom. Politicians dey who say share.
And then trick over.
Oh, they say in life no. Thank you. Oh what here?
Yeah.
Only say MPP power. Wow, yeah, MPP, you know.
Yeah.
Then show we. What did you so to move about it. Me more than pass say, film you. Oh, I'm shame. Including to me, I'm shame you. Oh no, money say.
I'm not about to be there.
Tio, to me. To me. What can we be no better? Sure. Only me. On the problem so clear. I shouldn't wait. Only problem I want. Problem they say. Unse Bible. Okay, Bible can be. Or say. Or say can be na neba. Baako. I can't say that. Che we Japan na family mama. Unse ono di no could try to know
the prodigal
son. All bano. Unse the father DJ.
Yeah.
Attention in the eye one.
Because
all no man the father problem.
Yeah.
The two party man.
Sure.
What about the other sons no more try hono?
A share Japan no sonia dear.
Was so mudia into watch ya udo obi on time show. Into me angel you can say ya yirimu omu ni esika. We should spend much on our wives. And yes, our side chicks will take the money.
Yeah.
To you be a chill ukrusika. The tips was Udi or door any muhobo bro. Emma Bema be chimsy. Other simple. Enti no watch here. MPP 4 a door party. Party don't see them as threat. But what we henya no? You na yako Enti anytime I get party what power no. Untumi ntiantia mu nti no nya all take mu na any meeting nya commotion no nya sort of gold enti no slavery government na we say military no we mu na mu ehu we mu na metu buy power enti it is say no major what say e mo comfort military no ye sit down mo la yes ni mu nya edi o dey say ya mo bi tafre. Now the moment the military, you might be a tough friend.
Angels.
Okay, cool. Na jana bono. What do I say? And I make sure say you might be tough friend. Say manage your people well. It's a movement. Manage your people well.
Yeah.
Ain't it because ANC. But our military, unlike Rory's days now, Rory's back as a comedian. Okay, a champ time.
Yeah.
A champ time. Not champ on who is only the bourgeoisie now one military no pen or more chile to say who can fatu beji be golf and a karabuli. It is the military where the junior officers no were suffering. Currently, they have taken care of the junior officers. They have given them plan. Into say the senior officers always meet the junior officers say this is what the government is doing. Ye to market more energy. Ye mom condition say energy. Where the threat is going to come from no politicians not serious. And the akeni yani kasa so okomedi wa na kasa it won't say okomedi omo no omo position if I do opposition okomedi we into kasa bebre sikasu mpedede enti exactly no me catch yourself come to me see. Number 2 obia niwa udi justification betuma ba for cool say this is why hardship has been with us. It will continue. Bible say many kone ewie ya yeah. Until we are moving forward. Until obi odif ashi beka say oh na ye brand me yekua oba ontumi so fun ye brand so. Until to me where I stand I think say my experience cool. Right from cool pa me when penny 66 school no. But say woman 68. Oh yeah say until say woman 68 me experience 72 cool no me father so far that time my father was minister of health during Buzia regime. So my father Buzia main man pa. My father was senior above Kufuor. But that Kufuor a deputy foreign minister. What I say, me father not on winning seats will be Kufuor do. Father winning seats no. I call win. Achime Bwakwa. My father was the MP. Achime Bwakwa.
Oh okay.
And me father Buzia ye kuno ye jele mu ni 2 years. Ye problem. Until me fear affecting. Who said a cool city, and they were jai by and my man called Danny Zungu boy. That is where I started my struggle. To be say, me years law school, me for a big lawyer, we win big cases, but my one of the book, too cool. They be send the fear in the Japanese time, the books in the acquire, the law practice near why? It's me nashe. Into me, I'm a victim of a coup. Until from 72, cool now, if you or buy no. Roll 79, 81, no. Now, mammy, your tongue. Ekuto and ice water can I see you? Into me who are 81 cool no. Bra me for boat to pong number my time kutu number that go ice water no. Nama so mama yanko me hu ye. O dey say enti cool so two liman ye hu ye. Yeah. Enti no say what you does. Eba a victimization eba. Kuba. If you look at what happened to Liberia, Obia ni Obia, unto metra ha embekasa. So ni police ni NFL so emma armed robbers and Obia wa target so so kumu. O take no kunye bibia ye de hwe. Okomde na wo asomdwe ya is better. Be ti no anye bia kra ye wa hwe. Ade be chi nua anya no betubedi. Dokno ba ko. Mienu. It's better say ye benya peace than ye be di me brechi na sebi irresponsible people be after tumu to come and enrich themselves against the other person.
Yeah.
And happen. Ti cool there. Inshallah.
And
happy in Ghana.
And happy. Ghana.
You.
Baba, me last issue MPP for we na fear we and nano pe ko and my engage you achepa or bra when ya ediama but and son no I've been having this text message about especially a dominant Ashanti region Kumasi especially social programs are more on radio so settling marriage issues on radio to me pass judgment to me chewon wadi phone wadi bim to me charge you be I mean a whole lot of issues near there. So practice now already. I'm happy you're a lawyer and you have the journalism at the background too. What I don't know do baby agree.
I'm surprised say the security agencies and then the National Communication Authority, National Media Commission and those regulators is not coming hard at these programs. I took one of the stations on.
Okay.
Seriously, they have to come and beg me. And I gave them conditions under which I can withdraw the matter. And they made that conditions. And I told them that what they are doing is wrong. They can do it to other people, but Uber touch me client.
No client.
I agree with them. You have no right. Under our constitution, the judiciary has final
angel.
Meaning judiciary penna ye seeking justice. Yama ahimfo nso to me under the Chieftaincy Act. Nti ahimfie etumi di asem wo. Ye kire be bia ye di asem ye ni asem radio station. The radio station is not a court of law. It doesn't have jurisdiction. There is nowhere in our constitution I empower the radio station or radio programs to sit as judge and handle cases and pass
judgment.
Because it's judicial power means the power to decide and to enforce. And also constitutional Article 129 say the judicial power shall be administered by the judiciary. Final judicial power. And the media role per your ethics, animal law no, and I think is to educate, inform, entertain, hold government accountable. But there's nowhere in media law, our constitution, that gives the media judicial power. So on what basis? But you know what has happened? Your country be until say obibe court. I got tricker. Who can very well say this country, cases were going to court and people were making prejudicial statements.
Yeah.
Until I take Ifeanyi Asega to court. And my mom will say, send us some more quarter. Until we take some of these programs. And I can do it. I can easily do it. I'll just drag all these programs to the court of law and tell them that they are exercising judicial power. Therefore, they don't have the mandate to do. Therefore, the court should declare a declaration that what they are doing is unconstitutional, violate the right of people. Because one, who need police to summon people? You can't charge, and you cannot hear, and you cannot fine. But they are doing all these things. And then me say, Sebi, I ain't for nothing. I ain't for nothing. Omo kashe. When they say court no so omu judges there, no like judges and to me kasa.
Yeah.
Until you bring the matter before them.
Yeah.
Police fought your memu. What are they doing? Omu so munya. Civil society is not raising issues. And Ghana there, there na kraba. Na the viewership kraba. Omu nyai.
That's all.
Enti ya mafisa, I don't know illegal no. As if legal. And the people say as a drama. I say omu say entertainment kakra. Yeah, can you di asem? Me wane di asem. Enti omo entertainment. Critical issue. Ne di asem is illegal. is illegal, and I think say they should put a stop to that.
Okay. 4th November, who leads the MPP?
Personal bias, and I can't be for the 3 candidates.
Okay.
Personally, no. Me pe Alan Lasem. Based on the fact say, show me love.
Oh, okay.
My wife, we you know, personally, na kasa buy. Only obi oba me ye.
Oh, wow.
Me born sawa kam.
Oh, wow.
Into humble me. Me need try pictures ni bibia. But me also tea na ne bufu yi. So I didn't ma invite no. I'm Alan. I bet you fans. And also invite me called Jubilee House.
Okay.
So come bomb sawa.
Okay.
But Alan and seek me help. One can say lawyer.
Boame.
But Boame say do time be campaign. Say usi uyiri wiya me need support. That's all. Kennedy Pond here me encounter that.
Okay.
In fact I've never many Kennedy more komoda.
Okay.
But I've been to Oman studio more than 15 times.
Okay.
Be ye program Kofi Anam wabeto me ho. By hi. Many Kennedy more komoda.
Okay.
Inti train no me ye obi a me pe MPP asem. Inti me wait train na me hu say nipa kwa ye de no kwa ebeboa what e ba omia.
Okay.
And my reasons is simple. First, me be ya dia me share baby my opponent ni fear ewo.
Okay.
Inti me trans na me hu say NDC per se omoma MPP candidate. Usha MPP NDC fu nye smart. Omo chire nipa say MPP di omoba na enye ba omia. But rather they are calling on get MPP to elect Ken. Omo na me who said no, Ken is so good. Was case. What time for kotoko ni house ko bobol. Na house supporters are 30 years election. Kotoko coach.
Emfa.
And you know, I saw people were only anti-MPP. MPP as them out looting for Ken. Captain Smart Yabako. You, Captain Smart. Come here, plus. Ken. And Michelle Kububia, Omunia, and I Ken. And I go see Pratt. And I Ken. So you realize that NDC are all backing Ken. And they are anti-Baumia. I can tell you, the moment me who say NDC race no, me who say NPP susro mama. Into what ya bra come for buy no. Na NPP first started and I say you now NPP delegate is smart.
Okay.
Into the minimum who say NDC 4% who choose candidate ma. Number 2, candidate Japan play populist. Populist campaign. Now they meet chini obia or a populist. Most of the time they are not real.
Sharon who can.
Yes. Was a populist the obia. And
or ye be
more to the people. And you been Lawrence here, you know. No be new or your populist Lawrence. And I bre and I'm Moshe and I'm there for the year for and he be like you know. And the full soldiers know I'm bre. So he used the populist campaign. And I'm did jamo and I'm shamo and I'm a ba and now we say oh yes and now we are smart. You play an intelligence and that's the campaign style of NDC. They always want to be like I'm with the grassroots. The moment we win the power pen or grassroots, who is grassroots? Who if I define the grassroots? Well, I say my issue with this women's rights issues lawyers here, and women, nobody could position. Now the real woman is suffer. So that's the politician, and the people are suffering. The people are suffering. Oh, we need power. Who are the people? You can't tell me say if Ken wins power, he can satisfy every Ghanaian. No. The moment Ken win the power, panel, what I say, the cronies, Ken ebo ministerial position. The budget appointment. If you have starting, president, who Ken we president. Then you have presidential guards. In terms of the Ken I name so Ken to be Bahaba to watch no. Or do a protocol man of
Yeah.
Today the other one I cannot buy now. I just I not catch it. So my position is that don't use populists. Don't play it as if you are part of this ruling government. But he tries to play it like ena omu didi me ena omu sheyeng ena omu chesika. I mean who yes apa. And that is what I don't like about Ken. The last one I don't like about Ken is that the campaign no enyemia ene yenya so far. What I say like say making mama. So for him to threaten the vice president, not only show down, but open position.
Yeah.
Remember what is the signal? Do you love your party? Don't you feel say but the party position that you lose? Is it because maybe you have links also in NDC? Say Moko position and that doesn't care. That is my worry. And he has threatened the party about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Muya, may you secret. Muya Jimmy for what kind of personality is that? That is what me ya buga so no. Me so be buga so no. When I see a buga person, I know. And me no Ken style na or the bano. It doesn't resonate with me.
Okay.
And finally no, Baumia is the one that NDC fears.
Angel.
And the Baumia, you see, all the time, finally, all the time, no need what here. NDC agenda be say they want to take the battle to NDC, MPP in Kumasi.
Stronghold, yeah.
Now when you be so all the battle no call, for instance, the North and the Zongosa, why not? And delegates, it's up to you. It's my opinion.
Okay.
Me
And one no.
Me
Lawyer, yes, yeah,
and then we me patrol. Sir, doc.
That's a good thing. Okay.
But minya minim sanom. But minya ni energy drink no.
Okay.
What I say? Mo catch a doc say, "Oh ma me hwe kra no. Oh ma me energy drink no na me timi station no so a na me nom enwumi bia." The product no die.
Mate.
The product no die. The product no die.
That's right.
I don't know die.
That's right.
Lawyer Ampaw, fine. And last campaign he said, before God the man, no, my survey on the market, all the energy drinks in Yano, I don't know the cafe level yellow and the sugar level. It's anytime I no man me no my ice and then often say lime.
Okay.
Me they want to see ya energy the mamma no
tie.
And I'm to be pampa me power doc me power. I don't go energy next level no dear.
Next level no dear.
Aji baby.
Okay, may I say another way. Yeah, the Komodo MSC ha. Na definitely you must have a view. You must have a view. I mean, Komodo ABOT. Baby, I war. Yeah, utie wa hwe any baby. I damu nyina atse. Lawyer Dr. Maurice Ampaw and anopelty say meneno edi komo ha. We're a private legal practitioner and the founder of the Legal Advocacy Foundation. Yes, Anopay, Biba.